Tell me you got the brick.
Sorry, sir. The Green Goblin got away.
Coulson.
I know, sir. Clean up at Oscorp.
Tell me you found something.
Well, besides going through about 100 keyboards for Hulk, I've gone through some of my space data about that Silver Surfer we encountered. He was filthy with power cosmic.
I was afraid of that.
And I've tracked the Silver Surfer's power signature from that mystery ship. Looks like they landed in Latveria.
Latveria? That means Dr. Doom.
Sir, we have a break-in at the raft.
Iron Man, Hulk, you're up.
Okay, sir. We'll get right on it.
Hey guys, Radiant Gamer here, back with another video, and today we are here with part 5, I believe, of our LEGO Marvel Superhero series, and today we are going to be covering a break-in at Rikers, and I believe we're going to be playing as the Hulk and Iron Man. I know I said I was probably going to post, when was the last time I posted? I think I posted 3 days ago. I said that I was probably going to post twice that day, but I usually won't. Usually I try to upload between, 12 and 2, or 12 and 3 or 4. Between 12 and 4 o'clock, but I just couldn't get to it by then. Who knows if I'll get to it today, but I just want to get the voice recording out of the way, so hopefully this goes up on, what's today? Hopefully this goes up Thursday, June something, I don't know, but so we're basically just going to fly over to the prison, like so. This is our first glimpse of the open world. I'm not sure, I believe this was the second Marvel game with an open world. I mean, not second Marvel game, second LEGO game with that was open world. So yeah, basically, that was our first glimpse of the open world. And believe me, guys, when the campaign is over, or when our story mode of this game is over, believe me, we're going to do some how to unlock some characters. I know this game is a little bit old, but definitely some content. There's a lot of content that I can get out of this game. So hopefully, yeah, I'll be able to record those. How to unlock this and that character, or stuff like that. So yeah, there we go. Using Iron Man's abilities, like so. Looks like we're gonna have to go follow that guy. Oh, never mind. So we're gonna have to see him or talk to him. This is also introducing us to quests, which this is how primarily it's gonna be when we're unlocking heroes or characters, whatever you name it. So yeah.
If you want to ride though, you're gonna need to show me a ticket. Rules is rules.
Hulk smash, beauty ticket man.
Hey! Save those Hulk smashes for the bad guys, alright?
Alright, so now we're just gonna have to go over to that ticket booth, whatever that is. Go ahead, sort that out really quickly. There we go. Alright, so yeah, we're just gonna have to build it. I'm not sure what exactly we're gonna have to do. Just build it, and then I'm assuming just hit like a button or something to get the ticket. Click those studs. There we go. Oh yeah, okay, so we didn't even have to press the button. We already got the ticket. So I guess that's just part of our superhero business. Just get free stuff. Pretty cool, It's pretty cool to be a superhero. You get free stuff. People love you. You got a ton of fans.
Got your ticket? Then hop aboard, friend. Next stop, prison.
I don't know. Why does he say that so enthusiastically? I mean, I'm assuming because he's a boat guy, whatever. He probably takes tons of criminals to prison, but he says it so enthusiastically. Like there's a break-in going on, and like he's like so enthusiastic that he's gonna take us to prison.
And if you look to your left, you'll see the fabulous X Mansion. While on the right,
Hulk need bathroom.
really? You couldn't have gone before we left?
The prison's on high alert, Stark. Those gun turrets will shoot down anything that moves. Approach from the ground with Hulk.
Alright. So, I'm probably not going to play as Hulk that much, only when I need to. I'm not a big fan of playing as Hulk. Probably going to use him right now, like I said. Only when we need to use him. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of Hulk. I know we're going to play as Wolverine, so I'll probably include Wolverine in the thumbnail today. Sorry about that, guys. So yeah, we're probably going to play Wolverine, which I don't know if we play with him more, or I'm not sure about that, but it's always fun to play with Wolverine. Something that I really like about this game is that, like, with the MCU, they don't really have the rights to the X-Men or anyone else really. They just the Avengers, like most of the Avengers heroes, which is pretty good. Alrighty, guys, I'll keep on talking when I'm done with this little cutscene that we're gonna probably get.
Located off Manhattan's East Coast, the highest security area of Rikers Island Maximum Security Penitentiary is known as the Raft. Looking for the worst of the worst in supervillainy? You'll find them here.
My sensors are detecting movement on the other side of this wall.
Let go of me, bub. Hulk smash ugly sideburns!
Hulk, drop! You should know by now he's one of the good guys. Even if he doesn't smell like one. Shouldn't you be in Canada uncovering your past or something?
Track Sabretooth here. Chuck says Doom's got the Brotherhood of Mutants helping him out.
Doing what? Huh?
Let's go!
Alrighty guys, so yeah, that was a pretty cool cutscene there. We got to see a little glimpse of the Hulk-Wolverine rivalry right there. Also, back to what I was saying, something awesome about this game is that it's not solely based off of the MCU, like, you know, because we do get to see the X-Men, there's the X-Men mansion and all of that, and it's very nice, it's very cool to see all those different characters and stuff. It goes to show you that they're not really based off of the movie, they're just really based off of comics, and it's just a lot of comic lore. Not really, you know, it's a kid's game, but it's very cool that it's kind of based off of comics and, you know, books and, you know, all that. You know, it does carry some MCU aspects, like, you know, most of the characters have their MCU looks, like Iron Man, not really Captain America. Captain America has a comic book look, but well, no, he kind of does have his Avengers look a little bit, but like Iron Man, Hulk, you know, some characters get to keep their MCU look, but because, you know, it's always good to mix the MCU and comics. It's very cool. I think the MCU is great, but I think it's just it's not as serious when you compare them to DC movies or, you know, or shows, what you name it. But I think they're a bit too serious for Marvel movies, you know. But I guess you could say that about you know, a lot of superhero movies. They're very serious, you know, they're not as funny. Well, you know, it's a superhero movie, it's an action movie, they're not really supposed to be funny, you know. But, you know, a little bit of comedy would be good in them. But yeah, it's very cool that they include so many different characters, and, you know, it's it's just very cool. And I believe a lot of characters in this video game don't have their their MCU look. I think Rocket Raccoon, I think most of the Guardians of the Galaxy don't have their comic book look. I don't think so. I might have to check up on that. Yeah, I don't think so. We'll eventually get to videos on them, you know, we'll unlock their characters and all that, so we'll get to that sooner or later. So yeah, basically, right now we're going to prevent a, not break-in, well yeah, break-in, kind of, but they're releasing a bunch of criminals. This is Magneto's work, I believe. So I think we have a Magneto boss fight. In that cutscene, we did get to see, what's the girl that's blue? Mysteric? I don't know, but not a big fan of the X-Men. But we also did get to see Sabretooth, which that's probably like one of the only X-Men villains I know. I know Magneto, Sabretooth, and that's about it. I can't like remember any other X-Men villains. I don't think I've seen any of the X-Men movies. I may have seen Wolverine Origins, but that's about it. I don't think I've seen anything else that's an X-Men movie. Actually, no. I think I saw X-Men Apocalypse, but not in theaters. I saw it on DVD on a long road trip, and I wanted to continue watching it, but I just lost enthusiasm after a while. But it was a very good movie. I liked it for a superhero movie. I know a lot of people don't like that movie, but from what I saw, you know, I saw maybe like a half of it, and I thought it was a pretty good movie. I didn't think it was too bad. I really do like the character design for Wolverine in this game though. It's pretty cool. I really do like it. Having some trouble there with Hulk. I don't know why. I wish you could like do a little bit of swimming in this game, but I know they expand on that in other Lego video games. But it's pretty cool to see them swim. But I mean, I'm assuming because of the level, you know, they didn't really want you, you know, wandering off. Or I don't know. Maybe they just didn't have the resources or the budget. I'm not sure. But yeah, guys, comment down below what is your favorite X-Men. Like, who's your favorite X-Men superhero? Mine is personally Cyclops. I really like his. Actually, no. I think I'm gonna go with the basic answer, the answer that everyone would pick. It's Wolverine. But Cyclops is close because I really like his uniform. Not his uniform, but like I like his kind of, yeah, I like his design. His uniform's pretty cool. I know they all have similar designs. I know they have the same costume and stuff because they're all part of the X-Men. But I really like his. I don't know. He's just cool. He is pretty useless. Now that I think about it, because if he just wears his what's it called all the time, his glasses, he can't really shoot any lasers out. But he's still pretty cool because, you know, when he takes it out, when he takes off his little glasses that unleashes lasers, he's pretty cool. He's pretty good with it. So yeah. Alrighty guys, so clearly we have to take down those cannon turrets. I was going to say something, but I forgot. That's why you guys probably heard some silence for a while. I didn't really know what to say. I was going to say something, I just forgot. So yeah, basically I think all we have to do is take down those turrets. I'm not sure, I don't think that's going to be very hard. It shouldn't be too hard. So just switch to Iron Man really quickly, and then we'll just fly over. Wait a minute. Just aim your little turret thing. Boom. Just one. It took one rocket to take that down, which is pretty good. And the lasers blocked that one. So basically, I'm just going to have to fly up there. Just fire my rockets there. Dodge those. And yeah. Did that one hit? No, I don't think it hit. Oh yeah, okay, we got that one. Alright, so we got all four of them, and then I think we're going to have to switch to Wolverine for this one, because very cool about Wolverine. Wolverine has a lot of abilities. He's one of the overpowered characters in this game. He can't swing around like Spider-Man. Like, I stick to my story, Spider-Man's the most overpowered character in this game. But Wolverine's pretty similar to Spider-Man, you know, they both got their little sensing thing, like he's got his spider sense, Wolverine's got his, I don't know what it's called, but and comics-wise, you really can't kill Wolverine. He's just immortal. But in this game, he can also scale up walls. I don't know if you've already seen that, but he can also scale up walls, do all that cool stuff. He can do other stuff too. He's also got his little claws. You know, those are pretty dangerous. Like, you know, he's very similar to Spider-Man. That's probably why he's overpowered. He's got his little sense thing. But huge disadvantages. He can't swing around and, you know, do all the Spider-Man stuff. There we go. There we go. Alright, so we're just gonna head up here. There we go. Use our claws. Yeah, and also a big advantage is Wolverine can use his little claw things and break walls. That's something that the Hulk can do, Abomination. A lot of those characters can do those abilities. But what's very cool is that Wolverine can do them as well. Or, like, I believe Sabretooth can do them too. I think anyone with claws, like Wolverine, they can break through walls and stuff like that. So, yeah. We got some thugs or whatever, criminals coming over. There we go. Also, I think Wolverine's acrobatic. I think he can do like all these tricks and stuff. There we go. We're just gonna use Iron Man's, what's it called? I guess it's like little tech genius or whatever he is. There we go. Alright, so that wasn't too hard. I thought it was gonna be something like a little bit harder. I thought it was gonna be like the puzzle from oh, this might be part 4. Now that I'm thinking about it. But I thought this was gonna be like the puzzles from the last episode, from the one with Venom and Spider-Man. Thought it was gonna be a lot similar. Just gonna take out these thugs, criminals, whatever you want to call them. We're just gonna go up here, take out these guys over here as well. There we go. Alright. There we go. We're gonna collect studs. Also, something that now I think I remember what I was gonna say. Usually, like I said, this last game, last level or whatever, from one of the other levels, I remember that we got a lot of studs, like almost 200,000 studs. I know in one of the levels we got like crazy number of studs, but we definitely need to try and hit at least 200,000 studs in this video as well, because it's crazy the amount of opportunities this game gives you to get studs. It's crazy. So I believe here we might have a boss fight with Whiplash. I believe he's the villain in Iron Man 2. So it does keep some MCU aspects of it. I believe that's the MCU character design of Whiplash, I think. And I think we're also going to be going against the Hulk villain. I believe he's a Hulk villain.
Is that the leader?
Yeah, I think, that's a Hulk villain, I believe. The leader.
Hulk?
The villains are like very,
Babbling beast.
yeah, it's a Hulk villain.
I am finally
But
free to destroy you.
this is not a very good villain. Obviously, he's not the main character. He's nothing special. He's not like an MVP villain. He's not a mastermind. He's not an Ultron. He's not a Thanos. But I don't think anyone really reads Hulk comics. So maybe some people do. If you guys do, comment down below. I might be totally wrong, but I don't think anyone really I don't think Hulk comics are that popular. So yeah. So that's why I'm probably not as familiar with all these villains. But I do believe I think he might be in the sequel to this game. I'm not sure. I might have to check that. All right, so that's gonna be another ability for Wolverine right there. Another one of his senses, whatever those are. He's gonna use his claws to do something right here. Alrighty, guys, there we go. So yeah. Switching up the topic, I believe we're gonna see Abomination here. I think we've seen a lot of Hulk villains in this game, a lot of them. We saw Abomination, we saw the leader. Well, at least I think. I'm not sure. Maybe he's a Hulk villain, maybe he isn't. But we haven't seen as many Iron Man villains. I think this is the first Iron Man villain that we're actually gonna see. I think we saw the most. I think we've definitely seen the most Spider-Man villains in this game. We saw Dr. Octopus, we saw Sandman, we saw what else? What else did we see? We saw Venom. Green Goblin, I already said Sandman. Yeah, we've seen a lot of Spider-Man villains. We haven't seen that many. We haven't seen a lot of what's it called? We haven't seen Captain America villains. We haven't seen Iron Man villains. It would have been very nice if we saw. It would have been pretty cool if we saw the Mandarin in this game. It would have been pretty cool, but we didn't get to see him. Or I'm not sure. I believe you can unlock him as a character in this game, but I don't believe he's a villain in the game. I'm not sure. But yeah, there are a lot of Spider-Man villains in this game. But we've also seen a Thor villain, which is surprising. We've seen Loki. Loki's he's a what's it called? He's a Thor villain.
Quiet down. It's not time to get up here.
There's another appearance or cameo as well. We're gonna battle him later, but another appearance of what's it called? Of Abomination. There we go. There we go. I believe we're going to see him a lot more in this game. I'm not sure. Alright. And it's surprising that Marvel took the approach for some lesser known... What's it called? For some lesser known Marvel villains. I don't think Abomination is lesser known. It's just that he's... He was in the Hulk movie. He was in the first Hulk movie. There's no Hulk 2. There's no sequel. But he was in the Hulk movie. But, I don't think... Well, I'm not sure, because like I said, I'm not a big Hulk fan. I don't think anyone really is. Some people really like Hulk because he's big and green, but I don't think anyone really knows, like, his lore or, like, who his actual villains are as a comic book. Because I don't think Hulk is, like, really, like, a main character. Like, I don't think he could have, like, his own comic series and for it to actually work. Because, like, we get the impression of him that he's just some big green guy that has a lot of muscle. It would take a lot for him to, like, actually do stuff, like... I just can't imagine reading a comic book and taking it seriously with Hulk in it. Maybe if it was like Avengers or, Civil War or something, maybe, but I just can't take a Hulk solo comic seriously. Or maybe like a buddy action one, like the one with Wolverine. So yeah. And we're going to switch over to Iron Man. Iron Man is also a pretty overpowered character, but not quite as well. Maybe I think Iron Man might be the second most overpowered, and then maybe Wolverine a third. but I don't think there are that many others that reach Spider-Man's level. You know, Spider-Man is just the most overpowered character in the whole universe, really. But in the sequel, they make it a little bit more level. You know, like it's a little bit more even in the sequel. It's not as, you know. So basically, hopefully this one isn't as hard as the one in the third level. Oh, I remember. It's Mystique. I don't know why it's Mystique. There we go. So that's Mystique right there. Another X-Men villain. Little Deadpool cameo right there. I think he was in our last video too. This isn't as hard as I thought it was gonna be. A little Stan Lee. Rest in peace, Stan Lee. Little Stan Lee cameo right there.
Wait a minute.
There we go. There's Sabretooth. Ready, guys. Sometimes Hulk is pretty, but he's pretty useless in this game. But sometimes he is very useful. If you got a lot of henchmen or thugs, you know, criminals that ride around, you just Hulk smash, and you know it'll be a big noise. Not a big noise, a big hit. All right, just take these guys out, and I believe we're gonna go to another cutscene once we finish these guys up. There we go, and then we should just head through here, and I think it's gonna be another cutscene. Yeah.
Just in time for the big escape. Supervillains everywhere.
Supervillains? Meet my super suit.
Yes, that suit. It requires some tailoring.
Is it me, or did it just get drafty in here?
Alrighty, guys, that was a pretty interesting cutscene right there. Just released a bunch of villains out there. We got to see some. Speaking of what I was talking about how we weren't seeing enough villains, and yeah, would you look at that? We saw Red Skull, we saw Carnage, we saw, who else did we see? We saw Rhino. I'm not sure if we're gonna take them all out in the story mode. I think some of them you have to dispose of them in the side missions, because what's really good about this game is that this game includes side missions once the story's over. Depending on how many red bricks I believe you have, you can take out some, what's it called? What are they called? The villains. So I believe Rhino is in one of the side missions. I believe Kingpin is in one of the side missions. Who else is in one of the side missions?
Looks like we gotta throw something heavy at Sabretooth to take
what's his
him
name?
out.
What's his name? The lizard guy from one of the Spider-Man movies recently. Not recently, a long time ago, but what's it called? Is his name Lizard? I don't think it's Lizard. I'll do some research and get back on that. Alrighty, guys. So I'm pretty sure I think his name was the Lizard. I think that is his name, the Lizard. Kirk Connors. I know he's called Kirk Connors, like when he's not the Lizard, but I'm not sure what his actual villain name is. For now, I'll just refer to him as the Lizard, you know, because I don't know what else he's called. So yeah, I think he's in a lot of the Spider-Man franchises. He's in Spider-Man 3, I believe. I think he's one of Spider-Man's professors, I think. And in the first Amazing Spider-Man, he is the villain. He's the villain of the first Spider-Man movie. He was a terrible villain. He was like one of the worst Spider-Man villains ever. I hated that. He was just so bad. And then he hasn't appeared in Tom Holland's franchise. It's not his franchise, but you know he's the main actor of it. I don't think he's gonna appear there. I think the Lizard is not, you know, one of Spider-Man's big villains. I don't even think Mysterio was, but they used Mysterio, so I don't know. He might appear, he might not. Like I said, they used Mysterio, and Mysterio, in my opinion, that's just my opinion, he isn't a very big Spider-Man villain. But they did use him, nevertheless, so they might use the Lizard in the movie. But I can't see him more than like a henchman or a side villain or something. You know how like they had Venom and Sandman in Spider-Man 3? I just don't think I could see Kirk Connors as the main villain of a Spider-Man movie. So yeah. Alrighty, guys, changing the subject. We are getting a little bit close to the end of this level. We already hit our... Oh no, I don't think so. Never mind. We're nowhere close to the end of the level, but we're almost at the end of the boss fight. So I thought we were gonna get to the end of the level, but I forgot there is another boss fight after this one. But for now, Sabretooth only has 1 heart left, so we're getting to the end of that. Which is pretty good. I get a little break from the voice for now. There we go. We're gonna build that really quickly. Build that again. There we go. We're gonna switch over to Hulk, and he's just basically gonna throw them at them. Throw a bunch of stuff at them. That's gonna take away his last heart, I think. Oh no, not yet. We have to throw the other one at him. Just gonna get that really quickly. Just grab a couch and throw it at him. It's crazy that I even said that. Oh, I dropped the couch, did I? Oh, I think I dropped the couch. Alright, there are the couches again, so we can throw it back at him. There we go, and there we go. So that's gonna take away his last heart, and I believe we're gonna cut to a cutscene.
Come on, you big green gorilla.
Ah, Mystique.
Nothing can stop us now.
Alrighty guys, so we are back. Domination dabbing a little bit right there. Doing a dab. That was pretty cringe of me to say, but it looked like he was dabbing. Alrighty, so I'm assuming we're gonna go into a boss fight with Abomination. And it says that we're at checkpoint, so I can't believe I don't know if that means that we're halfway there or we're almost halfway. Or we're almost done with the level. I think we're almost done with it. From what I remember, we're almost done with it. Alrighty guys, so I'm just gonna look over and see what we have to do next, because I'm not quite sure what exactly we have to do. And for some odd reason, the prisoners falling from helicopters. I don't know how they got access to Magneto's helicopter. I'm not sure. And I don't even know how Magneto's helicopter can hold more than 5 people, because like there have been like at least 15 or 20 criminals that have gotten out of that helicopter. And sorry about that, guys. I just had to cut a little bit of the film. I was just wasting time, and now I really know what to do. So I'm sorry. You guys didn't miss anything. I just cut a little bit of the footage of the clip, because I was just running around beating up bad guys. Now I know what to do. So I just decided to cut out the useless part and make the video not as long as it should be. So yeah, it's already it's going on like 30 minutes or 34 minutes. I'm not sure how long it is, but it's a very long video. Well, usually most of my videos are a little bit long, but this one was pretty long. Alright, so we're going to head over and switch over to Hulk, and this is where we're going to do our first fight, I'm assuming. So he has 3 hearts, so yeah, that's probably where we're going to do our first fight. It's pretty cool, the fight motion, or the fight animation, however you want to say it. Pretty unrealistic, but, you know, what can you say? Alright, well, okay, to be honest, he missed like every shot. Like by then Wolverine would have done something. Like he missed every shot. Whoever is driving the helicopter and firing missed every shot. So we're gonna head over and switch over here. We have something to do over here, so I'm just gonna beat these guys up really quickly, and then I'm just gonna do my whatever. Do my Wolverine sense thing. I don't know how to explain that. They don't really give you a name for it. You know, when Spider-Man does it, they say Spider Sense and all this and that. But for Wolverine, they just say nothing. They don't really say much. So we're just gonna... I'm not sure how exactly we're gonna get up there. You can't really aim anything at him. Oh, we're just gonna use the Hulk because he can just do Hulk smash. It's just that I forget, because like it lights up as yellow because what's his name's around it, the Wolverine. But I forgot that you could use the Hulk to do it as well. So we're just gonna switch back over to Wolverine. And yeah, he's just gonna head up over there. Oh, never mind. I don't know what that does. Oh, okay. So it's like a little bouncy thing. Like I said, another advantage to playing with Wolverine. He's very acrobatic, or whatever you want to name it. And yeah, this should lead to our next fight with what's his name, Abomination. Just gotta aim it at him. There we go, and then this should start our next fight right about now. Here we go, and back to the fighting sequence. I'm assuming they're gonna have it at a different angle now. No, it's gonna be at the same angle. All right, there we go. Shouldn't be too hard. Same thing. The same thing happens every time we fight him. So I don't know. Alright, so now he's down at 1 heart. I believe now is when the level's gonna end. When we're done beating him up now. So hopefully that's the case, because the level's just getting maybe a bit too long for my taste. But then again, the level's great. It's just getting too long for me right now. It's really hot out. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead, and I think all we have to do is really go up there. So I'm just gonna try and beat these guys up and then make my way over there. There we go. Yeah, so I'm trying to head over there, try to avoid as much criminals as possible, because there's just like thousands of them. And I don't even think that many would have escaped, even if there was a break-in at Rikers. So we're just gonna head up there, take this guy out. Boom, and then we should just head in over here. Alright, so this should just help us over here, and then this should just access us to our next light. Oops. Yeah, there we go. We should be going this way. And then just break the stuff, collect studs. I know I'm trying to hit 200,000 studs. So far we're doing really good. We're at 199,000. We're probably gonna hit that number. Hopefully we can hit that number. We probably are. There we go. That should access the light to us, I think, or whatever you want to name it. Or that's a drone that came out. So we should be getting the light in a minute now. And are we gonna hit it? No, we're close. Alright, so we finally hit 200,000 studs. There we go, we did it. We reached our goal for today. And I think this is gonna give us the light, access to the light. Or no, we have to hit the little switch. There we go, and this is just gonna cause Hulk's next fight with Abomination. They just love to fight in this game. So we're just gonna aim it at Abomination wherever he is. There we go. Just give that a few seconds, and we should fight about now. So this is going to be taking the last heart away from Abomination. This is effectively ending the video while causing a cutscene. So I hope you guys really liked the video. Please, please, please subscribe. Please comment. Please like. Do whatever you want. Please, but please subscribe. I hope you guys really liked the video, and I'll try to post within, at least try to post twice within the next week. So I hope you guys liked the video. Please subscribe, and see you guys in a bit.
What a mess. Who else got away?
I'm getting other supervillain sense here. Mandarin, Red Skull, and Loki. Where's Thor?
In Asgard. He needs to know about this.